welcome to T-Boys TV. We're here celebrating 1,000 subscribers. Obviously, we actually hit 1,000 subscribers not that long ago, but it's sooner rather than later. I've got to do the stream. I wanted to do it on a weekend or when it was approaching the weekend so we can proper celebrate in that. I know it's a little bit late, but it's one of them, isn't it, really? Sorry that I'm late as well. I was on Perry Sports' channel. I was talking to him after as well, sorting a few things out for next year. But yeah, I'll probably do an open panel in a bit. But the way I'm going to start it off is just talk about the journey. Talk about the journey. Do you know what I mean? It's actually quite emotional even saying that word. Do you know what I mean? Some of you might be like, oh, shut up. But, it is pretty crazy because I did do a stream, 500 to 600 subscriber stream not too long ago. And that was only 2 months ago. And on that, I said 1,000 by the end of the year, ? And we've hit it in under 2 months. It's absolutely phenomenal. Like, you lot are just legends. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lie. There's days where I'm sitting there not too impressed, like too happy. And you lot brighten up my day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, the things you lot let me do, big up your damn selves. Do you know what I mean? Sorry that I was late, like I said. Just sorting a few things out. Trying to help people out and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? I'm always for that. Any of you want me on your channels, if you have your own channels, I don't care how many subs you got. I help you out. Even if you got one sub, I help anybody out. Do you know what I mean? Ollie says, hi, big up yourself. He's here. Yeah, I'm here, mate. Big up yourself. I know you and Hannah have been waiting in the chat. A few others have as well. A massive well done. Thank you very much, Ollie, mate. Thank you very much. Big up Blue Terrier. Big up yourself, mate. Finally late boys settings. Yeah, apologies. Thank you, mate. Thank you, mate. And like I said, Luton, our team, will try and make our content the next level. Don't worry about that. And Lewis, big up yourself. Another super chat. This guy loves putting in super chats. Big up your damn self, mate. Class stream earlier. You deserve this award. Thanks for everything so far. Not a problem, mate. Not a problem. And like I always say, people, make sure you subscribe to Perry Sports if you haven't already. Help him out and all of that. And I'm on that channel a lot, so definitely help him out. That'd be much appreciated for him, of course, and me. But thank you very much for the super chat as well. How kind Perry? Absolutely. Big up Lewis every single time. He's a legend, mate. He's a legend. He loves these super chats. Big up his damn self. Do you know what I mean? Outstanding achievement. Can't believe you got this far. Neither can I, mate. Neither can I. Like in the space, that it's been. It's just absolutely crazy. But yeah, we'll go through a little bit of a journey. Should big up everyone I need to big up as well as you lot, obviously. But yeah, big up everyone that's helped me on the journey. So this is the journey. So obviously my first ever video, it got 101 views. Now, I remember when I first started the channel, a lot of people were just tuning in to help me out. That necessarily didn't enjoy the content, not because it was what I was doing, it was just they weren't really football fans. I remember a lot of people at first when I said I'm thinking of redoing it again, because if you excuse me, if you don't know, I was doing other stuff originally, still football content, but I was doing it on a different team, like my local team. Like, if you know me properly, Luton is 20 minutes away from me, so I don't actually live in Luton. Kind of glad I don't, because it is a bit of a shithole. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I was doing that. I stopped that, and there was this guy, shout him out every time. No Cap Quinn, actually. He's got a YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to that. American guy, and I was on Omegle, funny enough, and he was saying, "Do you do YouTube? It looks like you have a setup," because I had the camera where it is now, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't really upload on it now." And he's like, "Mate, I'll get you loads of subscribers, like legit subscribers, and all of that." And I was like, yeah, if you want to do that. And then that just gave me motivation to do it again. So he deserves a massive shout out, as well as my parents, to be honest, because 2 years ago I got my Xbox taken away because I got angry at FIFA or something like that, and I had nothing to do, so I was trying to think of other things to do. So I was like, yeah, do you know what? I'll play a bit of, I'll do YouTube again, see how I do. Do you know what I mean? Do Liverpool stuff, Luton stuff, and all of that. And look where we are now. Do you know what I mean? I bet you can't wait for an easy 6 points against Watford next season. Well, at their ground with fans, I think we should beat them. I'm not even going to lie. Away, I don't know, it'd be difficult. I'm not going to lie, but we should beat them once, I reckon. But yeah, Ollie putting a laughing face. I don't really know what I said, but there we go. But yeah, so welcome. Done it. That was on that same day. I remember. I done my intro video along with a preview to Wolves versus Liverpool. Done a watch along. Watch along done very well for my first watch along. Like I said, though, a lot of people were tuning in to help the channel out more than actually pay attention to the game. But I appreciated that either way. And now I've done a match reaction. Not bad. Done 34 views, not too bad for the first one. And then obviously I'll do boxing content as well. Done a bit of Fury versus Joshua talk, and I said it's happening. And I was just chatting absolute breeze. To be fair though, they were literally acting like it was gonna. So I've done a little video about it. Now I've done some content on Southgate, England, and all that stuff. Done a few watch-alongs. Just trying to think, where was the first collab? So I've done all these stuff for Liverpool. First collab, yeah, I remember actually. It's my dad. Shout out my dad. So he's been a mad part of the channel. Been on the vlogs. The Hatter shows a standout for him on the channel. But yeah, obviously done that with him. To Luton Watford. What a collab to do. What a game it was in the end. 1-0. Obviously, we all know what happened. James Collins. But yeah, I've done a watch along with him for that, and that done all right. That's where I saw Don as well. He was in the chat. He said, "Have you been getting a lot of trolls and that and all of that?" And big up himself. He's come on this journey as well. Been on the channel a lot of times, as you lot would know. Blue Terrier says, "Bet Fury versus Joshua will happen if Joshua beats Usyk." Don't think he will though. Yeah, probably, and I don't think he will either. So yeah, there we go. Ollie, what are you saying? You're welcome for, mate. I didn't miss anything you said, did I? And then obviously Liverpool stuff. I've done a bit of T-Boy Discusses, which is a playlist on my channel, which a lot of you wouldn't know about. The OGs would, but definitely check them out if you haven't already. It's just a playlist where I talk about a lot of different topics in football. Done the first ever live one yesterday. Nunez news and a lot of stuff to do with Liverpool. And then obviously talk about Super League and my thoughts on it. Obviously, like a lot of people weren't agreeing with it. And then I've done a watch along to Spurs versus Man City with my mate Adam, long mate through primary school. Don't really talk to him anymore, to be honest with you. We haven't got beef or anything. It's just doing our own things. Do you know what I mean? And Blake, obviously, Blake was a massive help in the Euros. Watch along for that. There's the highlights, and it's so funny, especially when Spurs conceded. Flipping out. And then Lewis, I would shout out Sega, but I'm not going to lie, he blocked me for no reason. Man United fan, done a combined 11 with him. Seemed like everything was going all right, and then he just blocked me. So no big ups to him, not going to lie. But it was a good video, as you can see. 82 views, not too bad. Not too bad considering I think that was pre-recorded as well, actually, So that's decent at the time. And then obviously Lewis, like I said, massive part of the channel at the start as well. Massive shout out goes to him, Barrow fan as well as Man City fan. We talked about when Man United, Liverpool got postponed due to obviously all the carnage the United fans were doing in the ground and that. And obviously Man City, we've done a lot of watch-alongs in the Champions League the year they got to the final, lost for their sake. Alisson, when he scored, obviously that video banged against West Brom, the watch-along. Even the match reaction, 97 views. Do you know what I mean? 7.9k views on that, as you can see there. That was one of the most viewed videos for a while on the channel. And then obviously, yeah, more content with Lewis, obviously, like I said. When we lost, I can't remember who we lost. Was that? No, that weren't the Euro finals because it weren't that early. But yeah, we must... I think we drew a friendly that we shouldn't have really drawn, and I was fuming about it, as you can tell by my face there. Southgate out. I've been saying it from time. Do you know what I mean? Everyone started saying it now. I've been saying it for time. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there's that. And then obviously Euro content. I oh, this vlog here was absolutely crazy. The amount of big YouTube channels I got on the channel to say subscribe to T-Boys TV was pretty sick. Troops, Expressions, Lee Judges, Don Robbie, Sophie Rose, you know them. Come on, like if you know the Don Robbie channel, you know them. A massive shout out to them. Dave as well. Obviously, Expressions is producer. Big up Kenny says, yes, Tyler, I'm feeling so ill. Hope you get better soon, mate. Coach Corner says, second greatest guest. Obviously, he's on about my dad. Big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. Me coming on to help you when you had to call your dad on Nan. Oh, yeah. Big up yourself for that. Big up yourself. But congrats. Thank you very much, Kenny. And yeah, there's that. And then all the T-Boy discusses, like I said here, obviously it's building up to the Euros as well. Blake, massive shout out to him in the Euros, helping me out. We actually done fan cams, player ratings. He interviewed me. We held a mic, not that we actually had it connected, but we just made it look boss in that aspect. Done a good watch along for Scotland, England. Just shame the Wi-Fi where I was absolutely shocking. There's like 20 of us in the room and the game was poor as well, as we all remember. 0-0. I've done a video saying it's not coming home. Nearly got 300 views. I wasn't lying. Do you know what I mean? Can't wait for you to get on the Birmingham disappointment. Yeah, I'll go to the vlogs and that in a bit. Obviously, Euro content, like I said, there's a playlist for that. So if you want to check anything out for that, I've done a predictions one, which is down there as well. I said France would win it, but obviously I didn't. I think it said France-Belgium final. Can't quite remember, but if you do want to check that out, feel free. I'll be doing one for the World Cup as well. And then obviously watch-alongs. I've done one with Lewis to Belgium-Portugal when Belgium beat them 1-0. Done a lot by myself, especially in the knockout stages. I think I've done one to every single game or something mad like that. So yeah, there we go. Done the madness when France got knocked out on penalties to Switzerland. Like mental streams back then. Early top 6 prediction in what, mate? The Championship or the Premier League? I missed so much because no worries, mate. No worries. I appreciate you being here, Neil. Now, Alex, I think that was his first ever time in the chat on the channel. Surprisingly, it wasn't for Luton content, but as you can see, when I started off, I didn't really do Luton content. Obviously, I still supported him and that, but Championship. All right, I'll probably do that in a bit. Just remind me. But yeah, England, Germany. I think that was Alex's first time on the channel. Done a watch along when we beat him 2-0. Mad game that was. Brilliant to get one over him as well. And then obviously Blake, I think it was a day later. Done our player ratings and that. Yeah, they were, Kenny. It was just because I didn't really go to them. And then I've done a special T-Boy discusses with Blake. Obviously, that was when Nunes come in for Spurs as well. So I wanted to see his thoughts. Obviously, him being a Spurs fan. And then obviously more England watch-alongs with him. So like I said, massive shout out to him in the Euros. Helped me out with almost every video. Obviously a final. There was a couple of me and my mates went on a watch-along. So Adam, who I mentioned. Blake, obviously, and my mate Frankie. He actually went on the Ukraine watch-along as well with me and Blake. And big up yourself, Morecambe fan. And yeah, they went on it as well. And unfortunately, we all know what happened there if you're an England fan. But yeah, and then I've done a video saying Southgate bottles it again because he did. He did. That was the third time, the World Cup, Nations League, and now that. So there we go. And then obviously I started doing more T-Boy discusses as the Euros ended, like the Messi staying at Barca apparently, and then he didn't. Henderson leaving potentially. When I heard that, I was fuming, to be honest with you, but obviously he didn't in the end, thank God. And then shout out Owen, who I did content with before on the previous thing I did, like I mentioned at the start. He is a Spurs fan, but we done it on the team where we live. Originally, and he asked me if I wanted to go MK Dons versus Spurs in a friendly. I was like, might as well. Seeing a Premier League team, MK Dons is not far from me. Might as well go to it. And I've done a vlog there. Check that one out if you haven't already. And yeah, I don't think it's too bad. I think that was my first vlog, actually. My first ever vlog. Yeah, I think it was actually. Because, like I said, I did content on the other team, but it wasn't as good as the vlogs are now. It was more in sections as well. So, yeah. But yeah, is Dele Alli back? Was the title of that. But yeah, Spurs obviously won that 3-1. Then I've done some pre-season Liverpool watch-alongs, some more T-Boy discusses like Grealish actually going to Man City and all that stuff. Watch-along highlights. Shout out to Narshe, Arsenal fan. Got him on the channel to do a watch-along to them versus Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea ended up beating them 2-0. More T-Boy discusses. Me, look at my face when Ronaldo rejoined United. That's quality. Obviously, then started doing Liverpool watch-alongs, and then international break came again. Me, Adam, and Blake done another watch-along together. I actually watched a bit of that earlier. I was bored. England beating Andorra 4-0. Just a shame, back then. Obviously, I was new to what I was doing, but the interactions were not great, unfortunately. But that's because I was just starting it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I remember that, Kenny. I remember that. And I used to do watch-along highlights as well. And I've done one, look, as you can see there, Poland, England. I think it was only a qualifier and it got nearly 450 views. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, there was that. And then obviously my first ever vlog with Luton. That was actually my first ever one. Oh no, Stevenage, sorry, was actually first ever League One. Was obviously Blackburn. What a first game that was. That had everything to it. Drama, comeback, limbs, last minute scenes, everything. Do you know what I mean? Like 46-minute vlog. When I look at it, I shouldn't have done it that long. But then again, when you look at the circumstances of the game, it's not actually a bad idea. But I wouldn't do that again. The most I'd try and do a vlog now is 30 minutes at most. Do you know what I mean? That's at a push. And then obviously I started doing predictions and that. Shout out Mohammed. Been on a few Luton vlogs during the time as well. Yeah, he's a Barcelona fan. That's his main team. So we've done a little Champions League predictions for the upcoming Champions League games. And then Premier League, obviously Lewis kicked it off there. Yeah, I know. Yeah, literally, Kenny, I know. And obviously Liverpool Champions League watch-alongs and Luton vlogs and all of that. Spurs versus Arsenal. I've got a bloody Arsenal fan and Narshe, like I said, and Blake. Obviously, you lot know Spurs fan. I've got them two in the same room. Don't ask how, for a watch along. And then I done the fan cams at the end. Shame they didn't do great because they actually took a while to do, but is what it is what it is. Used to do match reactions to Liverpool games as well. I actually done a Champions League predictions with my dad. My dad don't even watch the Champions League like that. So that was an interesting one, but it's a good video in the end. And then I did my first ever stadium tour on the channel. Nearly got 1,000 views. Went to London Stadium. Obviously, as you lot know, I said I was a West Ham fan. And yeah, we went to it. And yeah, it was good. It was good. 4-minute vlog. Maybe I should have done it a little bit longer, but yeah, it was good. Obviously, Luton vlogs. What a win that was against Coventry. That was brilliant. I went by myself, but it was brilliant. Now, this watch along with Lewis was crazy. As you can see there, we're both on the stream at the same time. Liverpool versus Man City. Obviously, Liverpool, my second team. Man City, his first. So that was crazy. That watch along 2-2 as well. Big up Manny Bird. He says, yes, lad. And then at the end, shout out Blake again. Done a fan cam with Lewis. I done mine with Niall, I believe. Yep, I did. Shout out to him. Obviously, massive shout out to him. That's when I started talking to him. And then a boxing reaction to Fury Wilder. I got a few people on that. Can't remember who it was, but that was good. Good talking. Yep, Man City's his first team. Barrow is his second. Obviously, Niall started collaborating with him. Massive shout out to him every time. Most of the stuff I've got on my stream, bar the stuff behind me in real life, he's pretty much helped me out with. Obviously, I haven't got none of the overlays today, but you lot already know. I've told you before. when Liverpool slapped up Watford. Oh, what a day that was. I do wish, as much as Liverpool won 5-0, I do wish I went to Luton versus Millwall instead, though. So, yeah, because that's when Luton started to kick in more. As you can see, starting up a Hatters show from there on in with my dad. That was more, the first one was obviously more of a talking to my dad about how did he support Luton, like what made him and all that. So if you do want to check that out, because I know a lot of you wouldn't have, then feel free if you really want to know the backstory and that. So yeah, and then obviously whole vlog, great day that was, because I went with all my family as well. That was 2 days before my birthday as well. And then Liverpool the day before my birthday beat Arsenal, Man United, 5-0. Brilliant. Away as well. On the greatest kiss, and have a good night, people. Big up yourself, I know. Big up yourself. And obviously, Hatter shows, brung Alex on for, I actually can't remember that, madly. I brung him on. Oh, that was in person as well. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, that's when he stayed at mine, and then we went Preston away and unfortunately lost. Yeah, I remember that. Obviously, Liverpool drew to Brighton, which was shocking. Got Blake on the channel to talk. Oh, no, I didn't actually. I've done that video by myself. Talk about Nuno being sacked. Prime, obviously, that was what Kenny was on about, and I brought him on instead. And obviously, Kenny went on a week later. Oh, no, that was on Prem, actually. And then, obviously, every time I do a vlog from home, my team loses. So I will not be doing that again. I'll tell you that for free. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool lost to West Ham. I said that as a West Ham fan. He's absolutely loving it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I wasn't. Big up yourself, Dawn Tour, mate. Big up yourself. Thank you for coming in. Hope you're well. Oh, shit, that's me. Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Obviously, me and Dad fuming about Stoke having to waste time from early. When Gerrard was announced as Villa manager, brung Lewis on for that. So yeah, and my first ever England vlog, and like I said on yesterday's stream, depending where it is, I'm going to do a vlog hopefully to England versus Germany. I'm going to try and go to it if it's at Wembley, because that'll be a big game, even though it's Nations League. You know, it's England versus Germany at the end of the day. So there we go. 10-0. Yeah, me and Niall done a watch along to that. Yeah, that's where we started doing a lot of watch alongs together as well. As you lot can see there, Republic of Ireland versus Luxembourg. I mean, no disrespect to them, but boy, I don't know why we did a watch along to that. But obviously, the England vlog, like I said, 5-0 against Albania. That was funny because there's Albania fans in front of me. A lot of collabs with Niall. First ever watch along with Luton. Unfortunate loss. Obviously, a lot of people remember that, me going, Naismith, oh, I wouldn't be doing that now. Trust me, I'll be laughing. And obviously, more Premier League content, MLS content as well. Done a watch along. Why the hell not? And yeah, a lot of watch alongs with Niall and that. Nottingham Forest away. Dora, if you're still here, there you go, mate. That's when I went to Nottingham Forest away. 0-0. Should have won that game, to be honest with you. Amount of chances we had. We'll take the point. You know, at least I got to experience Nottingham Forest as well away. Because obviously it's gone up now. Yeah, yes. Oh, it's not in. Yeah, that one. Obviously more stuff in Niall, more content, more Hatter shows. When I got Brad, shout out Brad, on for a Premier League predictions thing. That was good. Obviously Luton and all that. More vlogs. Took me a while, but I finally witnessed the Luton away win. What a day that was as well against Blackpool. 3-0. You know, classic northern weather, raining. You know how it is. And I was next to Don for that. I think that was his first big appearance on the channel. And yeah, it's funny. The Scottish guy in front was quality as well. Yeah, I know, Kenny. That was the issue on that stream as well, I remember. And then obviously, when I went to Blackpool, obviously after that, I was in Liverpool for a week. Obviously, I was doing work there. And I met the guy. I met the myth. I met the legend, James Redmond. Obviously, in Jurgen's, if any of you Liverpool fans or like going to experience different places, I definitely recommend Jurgen's. Klopp, It's a bar in Liverpool named after him, football based. And yeah, it's actually really good in there, to be honest. And yeah, obviously I've done my own vlog. It was only 4.5 minutes, but that's because I was just soaking in being with James Redmond and sitting on the same table as him, shout out himself every time. Obviously, you've done a match reaction on the channel at the end as well. And it was a nothing game because Liverpool were already through, but it's just good to be there, good to get him on the channel, good to finally see him in person. And yeah, that was good there. And then thank you very much, Diego, and big up yourself as well, Max. Thank you for that. And then obviously, you know, more Luton vlogs. Don't ask why, but as you can see there, done a watch on to Jake Paul fight. If I'm being honest, I just wanted to see how many people would interact, considering the time it was, and it nearly got 500 views. I remember that stream. It was a lot of Americans, obviously, due to the time and that. I don't know why I done it. I was by myself as well, but yeah, we done that. Can't wait to meet up at the MKM. Yeah, no, absolutely, mate. I'm definitely going to do whole Birmingham again to meet everybody. I'm going to try to do the Premier League clubs. I'm going to try to do a lot more. But yeah. And then obviously more watch-alongs. Then started doing it, Carabao Cup stuff as well. Then started doing Championship watch-alongs. When I look back at these games, some dead games that I've done. Not QPR Bournemouth, but the likes of Derby, West Brom. I remember Derby played really well in that game though. Obviously Newcastle United. I remember that. I've done 3 watch-alongs in one day. It's crazy. All right, mad. Obviously that was, you know, United were poor. I remember. Obviously, vlog from home. I told you, like, never win them. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool lost to Leicester. I remember Mane had a very good chance that game. Guess you won't be doing a watch long for Paul versus Fury then. I might do that. I might, but yeah, if you lot want me to, innit? I might do it. So yeah, there you go. There was all that. And then a game I predicted right, Crystal Palace versus West Ham. I remember I actually said it'd be 3-2, and it was. And Chelsea, Liverpool, Reading, Derby. Like, look at the games. They're dead games to do watch on. So that Wolves United one was funny. Kenny won't find it funny, but that's when Wolves scored right near the end. That was brilliant. Chelsea, Tottenham. Tottenham just get pumped every time. And then Max, mate, I think this was your first ever appearance on the channel, which is a bit mad. Surely you was on it before. No, you weren't. Obviously, me, you and Lewis done a watch-along to Swindon versus Man City in the FA Cup. And then, obviously, I've done my predictions for the FA Cup. Vlog with my dad. That was a good vlog because we was right near the front as well. Even though it's only Harrogate, no disrespect to them. Even though they played well, despite the 4-0. Luton were also rusty because they didn't play for like a month, because I remember loads of games got cancelled and all that. Wolves getting packed next season. Oh, well, we've got De Jong. We'll see. And Tottenham losing again to Chelsea. Alex, obviously, obviously his main team's Luton, but he briefly keeps an eye out on Arsenal as well, because I believe his granddad supported him or supports them. So he come on for a preview to that. And then obviously, you know, more Hatter shows. And then the Bournemouth game, we need to talk about that, even though the Snake scored the winner. What a game that was, even though it looks like I've been punched in the face, do you know what I mean, by a bumblebee. What a great game that was. And the vlog done craziness, as you can see. Well, for a channel like mine anyway. What a day that was, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, there you go. Reading away, a good away day that was, to be fair. Not their fans were embarrassing, but like for Luton perspective, a very good away win. Midweek as well, not too far of a travel as well, so that was always good. And then obviously done a preview of the Narche for Arsenal versus Liverpool in the League Cup semi-final second leg. Predicted Luton 3-2 Bournemouth. Fair play. Yeah, I actually remember you saying actually on the Hatter show. And then obviously I went to the Emirates. Didn't actually go to the game. Obviously, if I did, there'd have been a vlog. That'd have been what a game to go to. First ever Liverpool game. But obviously, I've done a little match reaction outside the Emirates. I'm a bit wary, as you can see, because there's loads of Arsenal fans near. But yeah, obviously, I spoke about Liverpool going to the final in the League Cup. And then obviously done Nottingham Forest watch-alongs. And what I've noticed, Dora, if you're still here, I'm not sure if you are, but I did do a lot of Nottingham Forest watch-alongs. And it weren't just in the Championship, it was in the FA Cup as well. Obviously, that was Championship. Sheffield United Luton, one of the games I didn't go to. Shocking game that was anyway. Thank God I didn't go to it. Then more watch-alongs, more Hatter shows. Midweek 2-1 win against Bristol City. Now started doing AFCON watch-alongs. Yeah, it does seem like that for now, Kenny. And then I'll show you in a minute what I mean. But yeah, I've done some AFCON watch-alongs. Thought might as well give it a go, see if I'm enjoying them. And it was a good tournament, to be fair. Obviously, Blackburn Luton 0-0. Shocking game that was. It's just awful. It's boring. Done a Royal Rumble watch-along with Lewis, Perry Sports. Massive shout out to him. I only done it because it's the Royal Rumble. Don't really watch WWE like that anymore. But there we go. You gone across Birmingham? No, I'm not too. I don't think I have. Stream on deadline day. Obviously, I'll probably do that again when that comes to that as well. Reacting to Liverpool's window and all that. More AFCON watch-alongs. Me and my dad done a watch-along to Cambridge versus Luton in the Cup. That was a good win for Luton. 3-0, very good win. Day after at his, done Liverpool versus Cardiff. 3-1 win. Thank God we beat Cardiff. Can't stand them. As you lot know, that's Salah crying picture. Wait, where's that? Oh, the one you got, you mean? I was going to say, I ain't got one of him, have I? Nottingham Forest Leicester. What a game that was. We all know. 4-2 to Nottingham Forest. So there you go. Another Forest watch-along. Obviously, the final to the AFCON. Obviously, Luton beating Barnsley, a win's a win. So, as you can tell with a title like that, it wasn't the most convincing win. I remember it briefly. To be fair, their supporters all right, considering they were bottom of the league or wherever they was at the time. Yeah, there you go, Ollie. You'll love that. Battered by Birmingham. That Hatter show is memorable because that was the first ever time I got a special guest on, and that was Harry. So shout out itself. And then obviously Ollie will love that. It was 4-1. I thought it was 4-2. Oh, it probably was. More Liverpool watch-alongs. Done an Amir Khan versus Kell Brook watch-along. Another boxing one. Thought, why not? Again, see if that does all right. And it did. So, yeah. More match reactions to Liverpool games. When Liverpool thumped Leeds 6-0. Excuse me. And now I've done a match reaction there, as you can see, to the match preview, to Liverpool versus Chelsea outside Wembley. Shout out Mohammed. We actually went to watch KSI at the Wembley Arena, but obviously I went to Wembley the same day, so I thought might as well get a preview done outside there. It's decent, to be fair. I enjoyed it. More Luton vlogs. Obviously, the narrow loss to Chelsea. What a performance that was, considering the lineup we put out as well. So there we go. Everton Boreham Wood watch along. Obviously, Boreham Wood actually played really well in that first half. Second half, not so great, but either way, what an FA Cup they had. So yeah, obviously match reactions. Went to the Deji versus Wasabi fight. First ever boxing vlog. Yeah, it's not proper boxers, but yeah, it weren't the greatest event, to be honest. It's poorly run, and I think that Ed Matthews, Simple Simon's going to be very similar. It's going to be poor ran like that. But I watch it, but I'm not doing no content on it. I'll tell you that right now. After the Birmingham vlog, I started watching you. Yep. And then Kenny, there you go. Look, another Nottingham Forest watch along to Huddersfield in the FA Cup. So there we go. Obviously, Liverpool Champions League content, Hatter show, Real Madrid Paris. I don't know why I said Paris. I'll never say that. PSG. What a watch along that was in the end. A watch along I proper regret doing. Barcelona Galatasaray 0-0. Flipping hell, man. Brighton Liverpool 2-0 Liverpool. That was good. Luton QPR, let's not even talk about that game. Let's not even talk about the robbery we got in that game. You know, I don't really need to get into detail with that. Palace, Man City. Palace done really well to hold them to a draw, as we know. So, yeah, there was that. Another Nottingham Forest watch-along. Obviously, that was against Liverpool. I can't forget this bloody vlog, though. Obviously, whole vlog. Good away day. Again, next to Don. Met Lewis and Max, obviously. Big up themselves. And, yeah, it was good little interviews before the game as well. And, obviously, shout out Harry and that as well for the Birmingham ones. Just a shame about the wind sound and all of that. But other than that, they were good. And, obviously, a good win in the end for Luton. Great win. And then, yeah, only 2 months ago now we're going to. I don't love Forest, mate. I don't know why I've done a lot on them. God knows. Obviously, that one's because it's Liverpool, but I don't know with the others. Just suppose there was nothing else to really watch. Mauled by Luton. And then, obviously, I've done a match reaction to Friendly, I think that was. I don't know why, but there we go. Obviously, the Millwall vlog, you lot would have seen that. Well, most of you would have anyway. And then, obviously, the 500 subscriber special. We all know what I was mentioning about it earlier. Got that poor draw, Luton against Peterborough. Shocking performance. Obviously, the shocking second half performance to Huddersfield. So there we go. Kenny, I've completely forgot, mate. I weren't looking properly. Obviously, City, Liverpool. There you go. Obviously, 2-2. I think that was the only Man City stream I didn't do where it done absolute madness, even though it did still need to get 200 views. John Russell lob. Yeah, it was a good goal, but I don't know who was on him. Like, why is no one putting pressure on him? Do you know what I mean? And obviously, Nottingham Forest vlog. Shout out Dawn Tory went on that, saying 4-1 though with his chest. Obviously, he said that because the kit they were wearing, they won 4-1. But little did he know that was Luton that you're playing. You're playing at Luton's ground, you know what I mean? But there we go. But yeah, what a vlog that was. As you can see, nearly 2,000 views. Obviously, Hanno, first time he came on the channel. Obviously, for FA Cup predictions and Premier League predictions. Obviously, Liverpool City. Again, actually, another stream that didn't overly bang. Cardiff, Luton, what a game that was. The amount of people that went on that at the end. 4.5 hours at the end. Ollie went on it. Max went on. No, not Max, sorry. Kenny went on it. Can't actually remember who else. Alex went on it. Daniel went on it. I can't remember if there's anyone else. Luton versus Blackpool. Good vlog. British chap's first time. Me doing a collab with him for the first ever time. Obviously, my auntie was on that as well. She's been on a few. It's a shame about the result, though. We should have won, though. We got robbed. But anyway, we got playoffs in the end. So there we go. And then, obviously, done a little boxing discussion when Tyson Fury won. And Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul potentially, which could still be happening. It hasn't been announced who Jake Paul's fighting, so it could be Tommy Fury. You know, Liverpool content and that again. More hat shows. Fulham Luton. I'm not even going to sit there and talk about that game. Then I started doing a fan cam. Some fan cams, which are decent, but I need to get more of a setup to do them more next season. So yeah, or whenever, it might even take longer than that. So yeah, there you go. Obviously, when Liverpool got to the final, absolute limbs. Didn't realise it nearly had 600 views, bloody hell. Obviously, Luton, Dad went on that vlog as well and beat Reading and British chap, as you can see there. What a legend. Limbs, absolute limbs. Especially when we scored, like I said before, I wish I could flip it and show me and my dad, because I've never seen him celebrate like that with me, like proper grabbed onto me. It was mental, mate. Trust me, it's brilliant. Obviously, then from there on in, this is where the channel got even more noticed. Max says we need to meet up before and after game. I'm not too sure about after. Before, definitely, but it's only because if I take the coach, then, which I most likely will, I have to go back, don't I? So yeah, there you go. But yeah, that's where the channel started doing bits then. Man City, look at that, nearly 6,000 views. Jeez. No, I didn't, Kenny. I didn't. Couldn't find it. Obviously, yeah, now this is more recent. MK Don's watch along with Lewis. Sheffield Wednesday, Sunderland. Lewis was on the channel quite a bit at that moment. Obviously, Villa as well, Liverpool. Interactive Live. Obviously, that was before Huddersfield. And yeah, we don't talk about who was on that. Shout out Don, but if you lot know, you know who I'm on about. Obviously, the first leg against Huddersfield in the playoffs. Liverpool when they beat Chelsea to win the FA Cup on penalties. And then obviously the heartbreak in Yorkshire is what it is. Wearing a Sonny Bradley kit. Brilliant to be next to British Chat for a game though. Hopefully we'll be doing that a lot more next season, especially away. Hopefully some at home as well, but predominantly more away. Sober Thomas, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And then obviously I've done Sunderland Wycombe watch along with British Chat. Come over to where I live. Done a watch along there. That was good. Nearly got 3,000 views. And then that Man City again, looking at 1,000 views with Lewis. Obviously that was the last game of the season. Mental results. And then yeah, we go more recent. Obviously Hatter Show and my dad. Yeah, again. Me reacting, first T-Boy discusses for a while, me reacting to the England squad. Yeah, we're pretty much here now. Obviously, I've done a watch along to the first ever Europa Conference League final. Obviously, that was not a bad final considering it was only 1-0. Season review with Hanno and Harry. That's a bit of a tongue twister in a way. But yeah, that was good, even though it's nearly 4 hours. It was good. And then channel started doing madness again. Liverpool Real Madrid stream. I remember looking at it and going, bloody hell, like 13,000. Like, I remember I looked on my phone and it said 1,000 views when I was talking about their team's build up to the final. It was mental. A lot of Madrid fans, but big up everyone that tuned into that. Obviously, the final, you know, me, Charlie, first ever time on the channel, Liverpool fan. James, been on it a few times in the background, and then obviously British Chat was a regular on it, you know, coming up to that bit. Obviously done a watch along to the playoff final, Huddersfield, Nottingham Forest. Obviously not the greatest final, but you know, again, done really well. And then obviously the last Luton show we've done, Hatter Show, whatever you lot know it as. Talk about Naismith leaving Luton. Hanno went on that, done a little quiz. And Don come on as well to join in with the quiz. And then we just talked about Luton for a bit. I think that's the longest ever Hatter Show. So yeah, and then obviously Scotland, Ukraine. Again, bang, look at that, 4.3k views. Good game that was. And then I've done Wales, Ukraine in the final. Kenny says Vinicius Jr. allow it. And then obviously Germany, England. Not great display from England. And then the video I done yesterday. So yeah, that's pretty much a journey. Massive shout out to everyone like I mentioned. Is there anyone else I'm forgetting? Don't think there is. I need to put my laptop on charge before it dies, which you don't want doing, especially when I'm actually talking like this. Right, there we go. It's on charge, but there. So yeah, that has been the journey. And yeah, it's ever since that Man City Newcastle stream, the channel proper started boosting. Like even that West Ham one, I completely forgot about that. 10,000 views. But yeah, it's ever since 1 month ago, the channel was doing absolute craziness. So that's been the journey. Do you know what I mean? It's been crazy, absolutely crazy. But yeah, that is what I've got to say about that. Nunes signs for LFC. Yep, it's pretty much done. But yeah, there we go. Obviously, we've had all the setups as well, getting all the flags, scarves, and all of that. Obviously, I'll be doing the same with the newly promoted clubs to the Premier League. Obviously, Fulham, Nottingham Forest, and Bournemouth. So I'll try and get that sorted out. I'm going to try and get everything I need for them soon. But it's one of them, really. It is one of them. And Kenny and Max having their little bit of beef there about the Man United and all that stuff. But there we go. They're having their little moment there. But yeah, what a journey it's been. Massive shout out to everyone. Do you know what I mean? Even people that haven't, unfortunately, been on the channel yet. But will be on the channel soon, like the likes of Goonie, for example. There's going to be someone new, first ever time they're coming on the channel on Monday. I'm not going to say who, but I'll be doing a preview. And yeah, just shout out to everyone. I've said it before. Don't want to keep repeating myself. Massive shout out to everyone, even the subscribers. To be where we are is phenomenal. Early top 6 prediction. I'll start from top. I think Norwich will win the league. I just think they will. I still think Luton will be in and around the playoffs. I think they'll get playoffs again. I'm not going to do it in order. I'm just going to say teams I think. Huddersfield. So that's 3. I would say Burnley, but looking at their retain list now, they're in a lot of problems, I think. I don't think Watford, I'm not just saying it because I generally don't think they'll get playoffs or automatics. I think they'll finish up, I don't know, just below it or something. So 3. Sheffield United, 4. 2 more sides. Swansea, actually, I think they do very well next season. I think they're like 2 players away from being a lot more higher. So that's 2. That's 1, and then 1 more. Let me just rewind my mind to who's in the Championship next season. Middlesbrough. I'm going Middlesbrough. So yeah, there we go. An amazing improvement, says Ollie. Thank you very much. Big up, dude, and big up T. Big up yourself. Can't wait to be back on the channel for Hull versus Luton and also be on predictions, maybe. Yep, I'm sure you'll be on predictions at some point and all of that. Obviously, the preview and all of that stuff. So yeah, there you go. There you go with that. Lad, we're just Ronaldo and vibes. Jeez, yeah, you literally are, to be fair. You are Ronaldo and vibes. Yeah, sorry about that. Just had to check something out. I'm going Norwich first, the same as me. 2nd, Huddersfield. Yeah, potentially. 3rd, Sheffield United. 4th, Luton. Jeez. If I had to predict right now, I'd say Luton 5th. It's your opinion. I'm not too sure about Sheffield United that high, to be honest, but we'll see. 5th, Borough. Yeah, I think they'll be up and around there. 6th, Coventry. The thing Coventry lacked last season is an out-and-out striker that's going to score goals with that clinical edge. That is what they were missing last season. So, yeah, there we go. I can't wait to come on. I'll upload tomorrow. Fair enough. Luton going up next year, 3rd in table. Jeez. Well, that would be brilliant if we went up. And, I've given it a 5-year thing. I said on one of the Hatter shows, I believe, give it 5 years. Luton will be in the Prem. That was round about a year ago now. So we've got 4 years left. Technically, we're going to have 3. So, there you go. Seriously, I'll go Norwich, Swansea, West Brom. I just don't think West Brom, under Steve Bruce, I just don't think so. I do think Swansea, though. I think they will be up and around there. Sheffield United, Luton, Borough. Yeah, other than West Brom, I'd probably agree. Well, that is literally what I said, isn't it? So yeah, Coventry knew how to finish their chances there. They smashed us both times. They'd definitely got a result against Luton as well in the away game. Yeah, the away game for Luton, not the home game, because we beat them 5-0. But yeah, Birmingham thoughts next season, they'll just be in and around the same sort of places. I don't think they'll go down, but I think they'll be in and around the same sort of spaces yet again. Max says Bruce will go, I reckon. Well, if he goes, it'll be a different story in my opinion, but I'm basing it right now where he's there. So yeah. First Norwich, second Watford. I don't honestly, I think Watford will struggle. You've got to remember they're getting a League Two manager as well. Do you know what I mean? Like they're looking at some League Two players. Like, do you know what I mean? This is Championship. Third Luton. That'd be very interesting. I don't think we'll get that high, but that would be brilliant. Fourth Burnley. After seeing their retain list, I'm not too sure. Fifth Huddersfield. I think Huddersfield might be in and around there again. And sixth Middlesbrough. Yeah, a lot of us going Middlesbrough in there as well. Barrow are looking likely to finish top 10. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe Burnley switch with Luton. I'm not sure with their retain list. I'm really not sure. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it will. Respect peace. Wait, you going or someone else say something? Oh, right, no, I think you're going in a bit. Watford are losing players last time they were in the Championship that still had bloody Sarr, for example. Yeah, exactly. Like, got his League Two manager as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, come on, this is a mad step up to be taken. I don't care what anyone says. I think Rob Edwards is a good manager, but I think they have a lot of players who are bothered about putting effort in, just like the money. Yeah. Sean Dyche impression would be my voice right now if I was on stream. Bloody hell. What are you on about, Lewis? I stole my wood. He was my Chris Wood. What the hell? Yeah, have you seen their retain list? Now, I heard that company was potentially coming in. That might still be happening. But I've seen their retain list. They're in problems. They're in serious problems, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're in proper problems. Have a look at their retain list and you know what I mean. Stoke versus Burnley to decide the relegation battle. Oh, that'd be quality. That'd be absolutely quality, that. But, yeah, that would be absolutely mental. Yeah, no, to be honest, I do as well. You know, at the end of the day, I don't like it happening to any club, even if it happens to Watford. You know, for example, I wouldn't like that. Do you know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't say I wouldn't like it, Watford, but you don't like to see it with any club, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I do feel bad, but I'm sure they'll bounce back. You know, something will get sorted out. You know, they're one of the biggest clubs in England, historically anyway. Not saying with trophies and that before anyone comes at me. I'm just on about as an area as well. So yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Going to try and do a lot more away days, especially the Premier League ones. Well, the former Premier League teams, sorry. So yeah. And then obviously the teams that got promoted, obviously Hull, Birmingham as well, and all of that. To meet Harry, you, and all that again. So yeah, there we go. There we go. But yeah, there you go. Talking about immune systems now. I don't really know what is going on in the chat, but flipping hell, man. You lot sometimes are absolutely crazy. I'm not even going to lie. You know what I mean? Ollie saying me. What are you on about meeting you, mate? Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah, is that one from Sully Old Moors, if I'm correct? Let me know. By the way, I only mean home games. I'm doing Rotherham, Sheffield United, and possibly Middlesbrough. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a lot more away days. Watford at home, I've already got that sorted. The away game, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult, but I'll try my best, obviously. Obviously, I do a lot more away games as well. Like I said, not that I didn't do a lot last season, but I could have done more. But a lot of them, I didn't get my tickets when I needed to. So it's a bit of a problem in that situation. If you want me to, Ollie, if you want me to, do you know what I mean? You can get on the vlog if you want. Yeah, he's from Solihull. Yeah. I know what one you're on about then. I know exactly what one you're on about. I haven't seen too much for him to judge him though, but I know who you're on about. So that will be interesting to see what goes on with him, to be honest. Meet Goldbridge. Want to meet him? He's a United fan. He won't be in no games, is he? He'll be at no games. Well, I doubt it anyway. Do you know what I mean? He'll be doing a watch along or something if he actually is wanting to pay attention. At Forest away in the cup, get Goldbridge fan count. No, I'm good, mate. I'm good. I am very good. But yeah, like I said earlier, at least I got to experience Forest away. Obviously, them going up. Fulham away. Obviously, you lot know I didn't do that. I've done it at home. Bournemouth, I didn't do Bournemouth away, unfortunately. But you never know. They might all go back down, which would be mad. So yeah, that were cold, boy, that little sip. What are you on about? What the hell are you on about, mate? Chatting breeze, isn't he? Like, what's he talking? What's he on about? That was cold. What the hell? Should we have had a pen in the player final? No, I'm not going to lie to you. I can actually see why the first one's a debate because, yeah, there's contact, but I think Toffolo has made a lot of it. However, the second one was definitely a penalty, dangling the legs. Yeah, what about it? That was cold. Why was that so sick? I just had a bit of a drink. You know what I mean? I know what it means. Like, it's sick, basically. Like, cool. But how is that cool? You know what I mean? Like, what are you on about, mate? Ollie just says Juice WRLD. Don't know why, but he just said Juice WRLD just like that. But yeah, there we go. There we go. Jeez, Ollie, mate. You lot. Sometimes, man, I don't even know. Oh, big up to Narshay, the GOAT. Let's talk about you, mate. Let's talk about you. Obviously, at the start of the stream, I was going through, everything with people that have been on the channel. And obviously, you've been on a few watch-alongs regarding Arsenal. Big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. And how come your pictures are lying, by the way? I didn't actually notice that until just now. All right, then, Kenny, mate. All right. I agree. Don't agree. The Huddersfield fans smashing up John Moore's record shop, though. Oh, really? I didn't hear about that. What are they doing? But at least you understand what I'm saying. Like, the first one can actually be a debate because, yes, there's contact, but he has made a middle of it. Do you know what I mean? That's how he could have seen it. The second one, like I said, is definitely a penalty for me. Would they have meant you would have scored them? You never know. That's what I will say. So, big up yourself, Wolf. Big up yourself. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. I don't know. It's been the same. Yeah, I was going to say it's been the same since a while. I remember you come on the stream a while ago, and it was also that. But yeah, there we go. There we go. And yes, Kenny, you did find it through Niall, like a lot of you would have, like Wolf, yourself. Obviously, I went on the channel. Yeah, you can ask any question. Obviously, if it's a mad question, then I most likely won't answer it if it's some weird ass question. But I don't think it will be of you. But yeah, you can literally ask any questions. But yeah, people, keep asking me some questions. Do you know what I mean? I'll probably go on a little bit longer. Obviously, I've just hit an hour now on the stream. Might go a little bit longer. Might go to about 12 potentially. Maybe a bit shorter. I'm not too sure. But yeah, just ask me questions. Why you do that? I'm going to let you know. Excuse me. I'm going to let you know content tomorrow. I'll be doing a watch along to the England game versus Italy. So, yeah, I'll be doing that. Sunday, not too sure if I'll be doing anything yet. And then Monday, like I said, I've got a preview coming up. I'm not saying who with, but I've got a preview to an England game. So, yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Yeah, like I said, if they're stupid questions, I'm not going to answer them. Do you know what I mean? What's 2 plus... God's sake. Luton to get promoted. You lot, giving me positive vibes. I hope so. I hope it could be one of them where we didn't get over the line last time. Could we do it the next season, even though it weren't the final? Kenny, I'm not answering questions like that. Do you know what I mean? Not that it's bad or anything. I'm just not saying that on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? Would love to see a collab with Matt SB. Matt SB don't even know who I am. Do you know what I mean? But nah, I think that would be decent, to be fair. I've seen a bit of his content. I don't overly watch him. But, yeah, there we go. Kenny, not answering that again. Political views. Give me... I know what you mean, but, like... I don't know. I don't really pay attention to it half the time, to be honest. They're all corrupt, in my opinion, to be honest. You know what I mean? They all think they're good, but they'd all be shite. Even if the ones that are not in it right now were in it, they would, yes. Yeah, I know, but that's because they've seen each other. They've seen each other in person. So yeah, that's how he knows. Because British chap went to a Coventry game. Because he's also got a mate who's a Coventry fan, and yeah, I think they were on the same row or literally next to each other. So yeah, that's how he knows him. So yeah, that is why that is the case. Yeah, you know what I mean, Wolf. I don't really get into it, to be quite honest. Yeah, I just can't be asked. You know what I mean? I wouldn't overly talk about it on this channel either, like, because obviously it's more of a football. Well, not just football; it's more of a sports-based channel and that sort of thing. I don't really sit there and talk about that sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Can't be asked with it. Do you know what I mean? Especially like some of the stuff, like I'm not even going to talk about it. I'm not even going to get into it. Do you know what I mean? But there we go. 1 + 1, 3. Joking, 2. Worst ever Luton manager. I've got to base it on my time. It's got to be Graham Jones, isn't it? It's got to be Graham Jones. I don't even know how I was looking around thinking that's a debate. Graham Jones any day of the week. Good coach. Good coach, but not a good manager. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Some of the stuff he used to say when we used to lose games as well was ridiculous. Like when we lost to Nottingham Forest, he's like, oh, well, they're former European champions. Yeah, about flipping how many years ago? When we lost to Fulham, narrowly as well, by the way. It's like 3-2 at their ground. He was like, oh, well, we ain't got the budget like them. Like, what do you mean? Like, just shut up. We lost 7-0 to Brentford. It was an away game. I don't think he even clapped the fans. Maybe another time, Kenny. Not right now, because I'm a little bit tired. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, back to this. He didn't really clap the fans, and that is knobhead, absolutely knobhead. And he said we had Izzy Brown on loan, and he's like, without Izzy Brown, we're not winning anything. Like, even though he signed players like James Bree and that, and look what they're doing now. Like, deluded, mate. If you're an elite pro footballer playing for mid-table Premier League club and Manchester United offers you a huge contract and Liverpool wants nothing to do with you, will you join Man United? Playing for a mid-table team? Nah, I wouldn't join United. I wouldn't. I'm not just saying that. Nah, mate. I wouldn't. If it was United back in the day, then yeah, but they're United now. No chance. No chance whatsoever. Could be worse. Could have to deal with Mark Hudson on the touchline. He tried to get Wenger sacked so he could take the job himself. Trust me, mate. Graham Jones. I'm not too sure if you know too much of him when he was at Luton, but he nearly got us relegated as well. Nathan Jones come in and turned it around. So there we go. Say they offered you 500k, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously I'd have to then, but there we go. It's a Ten Hag vibe. So give me 500k, just sit on the bench. That'd be boss. So I don't even have to play a part in this dog shite team. They're a bottom half team. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, if it's something ridiculous like that, you can't really say no. Do you know what I mean? I remember you beat us under Graham Jones. Did we? I can't even remember, to be honest. But he wasn't great. Trust me, he wasn't great. Like, he was awful, absolutely awful, mate. Like I said, Nathan Jones came back and turned it around, and look where we are now. Look what we're doing now. Do you know what I mean? It was just shocking. Some of the stuff, like I said, some of the stuff he used to come out and say as well was an absolute joke. Like, ridiculous. Shouldn't be saying stuff like that as a manager. Yeah, literally, that is how it'd be. Oh God, it would be an absolute madness. Absolute madness. You'd have stayed up easily if Jones didn't go start. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. But yeah, at least we did stay up in the end, and we are where we are now. Sorry. And yeah, I just think, well, if I had to predict right now, I'd say Luton 5th next season, because we always finish higher each season, even if it's narrowly here. You know, a place higher. I just think we'll finish higher. I do. Whether we'll win playoffs, I'm not sure. You know, but I do think we'll get them again. Tyler, what if you play for Liverpool, were adored by fans by only 25k a week? United coming in and offer you. I'll stay at Liverpool, mate. Stay at Liverpool, and I'm not even just saying that. I actually would. You know, imagine that you're adored by Liverpool fans, and then you join Man United. Like, mate. Nah, mate. Even if it's that money, no. 25k, I'll take that. Take whatever. Do you know what I mean? Take flipping £100. You know what I mean? A week. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all right, mate. That's all right. Mate. Couldn't do that. Couldn't do that to the Scousers. No chance. Oh, good question. Blue Terrier. I did think Nottingham Forest was good, to be fair. Who else? Blackpool's was very good. I think it was like 750, considering they were not playing for anything except pride. It was a 12:30 kickoff as well. It was on TV, so they had the option to do that. Your support was good. I can't remember the league game, but your support obviously in the first leg was good. Trying to think who else. I don't know. They're probably the main three. So I'm going to say. I'm going to say you lot. I'm not even saying it because you asked me. Like, you're a Huddersfield fan, I meant. I'm just say you lot. I'm not 13, D-Dan. I'm 18, mate. 18 years old. Pepsi or cola? Not really too fussed, to be honest. Any. PlayStation or Xbox? Again, any. PlayStation's better for certain things, though, like when it has the free games out. Streaming's better on that as well. But yeah, I've got both, even though I don't overly play them. Jeez. It was class. We have really good away support, and I'm not just saying that. I remember we lost 3-0 to Birmingham, and we were still singing till the end. You lot, yeah, it was class, especially with all the taunting from majority of your fans. Not all your fans, but majority of them. You know, it's still class from us to not get too angry at it. You know, obviously we're like, what are you doing? But like I don't mind, you know, pitch invading that, but don't like taunt players and opposition, you know, fans. It's, you know, throwing coins, getting in Mick Harford's face, who's had cancer. It's, you know, it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. Slapping James Bree round the back of the head, you know, stuff like that. Like, there's no need for that. Do you know what I mean? Just celebrate with your fans, your players. Don't, you know, and that's in a way, not to people like you, but like your other fans. Well, I'm glad you didn't win as well. Obviously, I wanted you to win, so I prefer the underdogs to win. And Forest fans were getting so cocky, but you know, I look at stuff like that as well. But like I said, it's not all your fans. I know you weren't like that or anything, but kittens or puppies and cats or dogs. Dogs, I suppose. Kittens or puppies. But again, I'm not really a pet person. I think cola and PlayStation, fair enough. Were you a footballer once, like academy or school? I played for an academy. School, I played, but I was awful. I was awful when I played at school, to be honest. But again, they didn't play me in the position I was. I was a midfielder. They played me in defence. Like, you know, I don't know who's worse in defence, me or Maguire. Seriously. Do you know what I mean? Like, I was that bad in defence. I could play everywhere else except defence, and it's still like that to this day. But yeah, I played in school briefly and then played for an academy. Oh yeah, and obviously all that as well, break time and lunchtime. I was like the main controller of it, to be honest. Pitch invasion was fine, but getting in the opposition fan, exactly. I was one of them who went on the pitch like, yeah, no, I don't blame you for going on the pitch. You know, I'd have done the same. I wouldn't have taunted the opposition though. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have done that at all. Which academy? What? Who? Me? Oh, my like where I live, innit? I'm not going to say where I live, but played for that academy. But yeah. But yeah, back to this one. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like I said, I would have went on the pitch as well, but I wouldn't have taunted anyone, done anything like that. Like I said, I know you didn't either, but yeah, no, not Luton. No, I'm not that good. Not that good. I don't live in Luton, do I? So yeah, no, it weren't them. All I will say is it's a team that are in Conference South, which is a league underneath the National League, I think it's called. The Conference. The Conference. And then obviously you've got League 2, League 1, Championship, Prem. So, yeah, that's who it's for. So it's semi-professional. But, you know, like I said, it's not going to be Luton. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that good. That's pretty hard to get into tier 1, 2, 3 academies, Kenny. Yeah, it can be. It can be difficult. I'm not even going to lie about that one at all. Luton is tier 2. Yeah, exactly. At the time, there'd have been League 2 Wolf, but anyway. Yeah, well, it is one of them, isn't it? It is one of them. Kenny's going to start saying that is cold, shall we? Incoming, that's cold comments. Then tier 3, Kenny still be, yeah, it is. You know, that's come on, like, it's not bite around the lip. No, tier 4. Oh dear. Gotta love this in the chat. Do you know what I mean? You gotta love this stuff. Bloody hell, boys and girls. If there's any girls in here, I don't think there is, but there we go. Tier 4 is big too. Oh god, they're literally having a full on full-on argument over this. This is bloody hell. This is quality, isn't it? It's like two tiers above confidence self. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was one of that. I'll probably still be at that academy, to be fair, if it wasn't for them actually. I'll say it straight up. Them caring more about their own brand than actually trying to make you better as a footballer. I'll say how it is. They might have tuned into one of the videos before. Well, I know they have actually. For tuning into this one, I'm talking straight facts. Do you know what I mean? You can't come at me. I'm not part of it no more. And that's the reason why. Simple as that. Do you know what I mean? It's pretty obvious. Care more about their own brand. Guys going on. I'm not going to say too much, but I'm talking facts at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? They know I'm on about them. Jamie Vardy, Bloom, Lake Tyler, get to work, don't give up. Wait, what? What are you on about? I don't know what you're on about. Oh, Jamie Vardy, it took him a while. Yeah, but like I said, it wasn't to do with me not thinking I'm good at football or anything like that. I wasn't the greatest player in the world. I was more of like a. I'm not saying I'm as good as him, but or as good as he was, but I'm more of like a Gerrard player. I'm more of a good passer, a good shooter. I haven't really got pace, and I'm not really a skillful player. Do you know what I mean? I'm just more of the basics, but good at it sort of player. But like I said, it weren't that. It weren't that. It was, it was, as I said, the people that, were coaching me, they care more about their own brand than actually trying to make you good as a footballer. And I'll say it with chess, mate. Do you know what I mean? I can't say nothing. I'm voicing my opinion. That's my opinion. I think it's true. Do you know what I mean? So you can't fault me for having my opinion. Do you know what I mean? So there you go. No, I'm not better. No, I'm not better. But I'm similar in that aspect. Maybe like a Henderson as well. That sort of player. That's the sort of footballer I'd say I was as an outfield player. Anyway, I'm more of a goalkeeper now. But yeah, I wanted to be a football player. Then I realised I was Canadian. And it was going to be near impossible if you aren't special talent like Alphonso Davies. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Kenny, you come on. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying. Even then, right? A lot of people, including myself, when Henderson got that captain's armband, how can we have Gerrard and never have Henderson? As a captain, look at what he's done. Look at what he's done with the club. Do you know what I mean? Look at everything he's helped win. Look at the influence he's brung. Yeah, Gerrard was the better player. But if we're talking about what he's actually accomplished, Henderson's done more. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Champions League. If you want to include the Super Cup and all that, he's won that. He's won everything, and he bar probably the Community Shield. I just don't think Liverpool have won that. They seem to bottle that every single time. So yeah, there we go. No, there's so much competition. Football is pretty popular here. We are not America. Well, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, to be honest, mate. Don't know what to say. It's one of them. If you want to try, go for it. Go for it, mate. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, it's not because I didn't think I was good enough or anything like that. It's like I said, the people I was with, they cared more about. And I'll be honest, actually, it might backfire what I just said, but I've never had no luck with football. Like the teams that I joined, like I played for these Sunday League teams as well, and every single team I joined. So I joined one when I was younger. They were shite. They were absolute shite. We had a good manager, and then he left because he had problems personally, I think, or something like that. Unfortunately, And, he's a legend. He used to take me and my dad to the training sessions and all that. And unfortunately, he left. This guy come in. His son was part of the team. He used to pick him over me, and he weren't even better than me. I'm not even saying that to be cocky. He wasn't. You know what I mean? But he used to pick him because he was his son. Ridiculous like that. And we used to get pumped every single week. 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0. And the thing is, right, me and my mate went, Owen, who I mentioned earlier. He was a defender, right? And they bloody didn't play him. Like, they played him in midfield. With me, they put me in flipping defence. Like I said, I don't know who was worse in defence, me or Harry Maguire. Seriously, I was that bad in defence. I still am to this. Actually, I'm a little bit better. Tell a lie. But still. And then I stopped playing because I was like, fuck this. You know what I mean? Good managers left, not even playing me in the right position. And, and then I joined another team. And I like the manager as a guy. Similar to Southgate, if I had to call him a manager, obviously, very good man manager, good guy to talk to. But as a tactician, absolutely terrible. Like, this is how bad the team was, right? So, on my debut, I got an assist, but we lost like 8-1. Do you know what I mean? And then I started going in goal because the goalkeeper left. And we used to lose like 8-0 and stuff, 9-0, 10, you name it. And I'd still get man of the match. And I was in goal. Do you know what I mean? What? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was flipping. Absolutely shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. So, yeah, when it comes to that aspect, no luck. No luck. I've just got some weird-ass message. Why is this thing trying to take money out of my account? I swear it's a hack. Yeah, you can't come onto my account. Imagine someone just tried scamming me out of money. Not happening to me, mate. Not happening to me. Big up Blake. He says, Tyler, I was literally by yours. I was getting a kebab. Quality. Don't try and bait out where I live. Right, there we go. Big up yourself for the super chat. Thank you so much for that. £1.79. Thank you very much. Like I said as well, people, most of this money that comes from the super chats will be going into the channel and stuff like that. So, yeah, thank you very much, Blake. Second person ever to send a super chat. Appreciate that. Big up Taylor. He says, yo, T, sir, I'm late. No worries. I'm only stopping by. Just want to say congrats on 1K and big up everyone in chat, like and sub. Thank you very much. And, yeah, please do, people, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And subscribe and all that good stuff. And obviously Kenny and Wolf having their little chat. That's calm. No, I'm not complaining about it. I'm not complaining about it anyway. It's boss lad. It's absolute boss lad. But yeah, thank you very much for that. But yeah, there we go. But yeah, there's my little story about the football. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I've just never had any luck with the teams I went to. Just they're all shite. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't mind losing, but it was every single week, and it weren't like a 1-0, 2. Like I said, it was 8-0. It was absolutely shocking. No, not overly, but then again, I'm probably saying that because I didn't like drama. And the teacher I had was a knobhead for drama, to be honest with you. Especially if people that weren't overly confident, she used to try and like say, "Oh, do it." Like, it's like, what if people are not confident? Do you know what I mean? Like, some people are just not naturally confident, and you just, it's piss me off. It depends what you want to do, really. That's how I see it, but it's not a need. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, only people who pick it, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it can be it depends what you want to do. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's not overly important. So it's one of them, really, isn't it? It is one of them, really. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean, and that's what I'm saying with drama. Do you know what I mean? That is how I see it with that. But yeah, it's one of those. But midnight, no, it's midnight. It is now Saturday. What have people got planned? Because me, don't think I'm doing anything until the watch along, to be quite honest here. But there we go. Only 5% of the population are capable of making it as an actor, Kenny, so it's useless for 95% of the population. Facts and fake statistics. Lol. Well, there you go. And acting isn't the only job in drama. Flipping hell, boys. Flipping hell. Jeez. Mate, I've got work. Then I'm watching the England game at work. Fair enough. Like I said, people, I'll be doing a watch along to it. So yeah, I think what time is it? 7:45. So I'll probably go live 7:35. But yeah, if you can tune into that, that'd be much appreciated, people, like always. And see if England can get their first win, which I think they will. Despite Italy being top of the group. I think England will get revenge. Despite them not being great as well, England, I think this is where they get a win. With it being a home advantage as well, like I've said, as much as it's not at Wembley, you're still you're still in England, and I think that'll help. And Blake, that is literally my prediction. I said it on the I think I said it on the Germany stream as well. I said 2-1 England against Italy. I got the Germany versus England score right, so hopefully I get that one right as well. And I have gone with a 2-1 to England as well. And then Hungary, I think we get revenge on them. Obviously, I won't say too much on that because I'm doing a preview. But yeah, I think we'll get revenge on them. Again, another game at home. Yeah, it's not at Wembley, but still, it's another one of them advantages in that aspect. And yeah, hopefully the other Nations League games, when they're replayed, like I said, the Germany one, hopefully that is at Wembley. Because if it is, I'll try and get some tickets and go and vlog it. Because as you lot would know, I've said it plenty of times before, Wembley is not far from mine, so definitely try and go to that if I could. And as much as it's the Nations League, like I said earlier, it's still a massive game. It's still England versus Germany. So there you go. But yeah, Wolf and Kenny's still going on about about other stuff there. What's Narshe just commented on one of the videos? Is that this video? I don't know. No, he commented on the Arsenal Tottenham one from a while ago. Not really too sure what he meant, because he said 31-52 Luton getting the playoffs. But if that was the case, I wouldn't have been doing a watch along to Arsenal versus Spurs at the same time, unless we was talking about it. I don't even know. I'm going to go to it quickly to see what the hell he was on about. Arsenal versus Spurs. Oh yeah, of course it don't come up. Of course it don't. Yeah, typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Playlist. Where is it? Where the flip is it gone? Oh, I didn't even put it on a playlist. Are you having a laugh? Oh, flipping throat, man. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what he means. I'll have a look another time. But yeah, there we go. There we go with that. Drama is good for confidence building. True. If you're, I suppose. Yeah. Some people just not confident, so they just won't do anything essentially. PE is good for health. Oh dear, you lot crack me up. You lot crack me up in the comments. Not with that comment, by the way. It's just the way. Can actually picture you two like arguing with each other. Like it's class. It's absolutely class. But yeah, it is one of those people. It is one of those. But yeah, it's getting to that stage where I might end it soon. Do you know what I mean? I said I'd end it at 12. It went on for a bit longer, which I don't mind at all. But yeah, it's been good. But yeah, I'll probably wrap it up here as it is 12:10. And Tyler could be an actor if he tried. Thank you for that. Yeah, I suppose maybe if I did try, potentially. But yeah, bit off topic, but something I'd like to do one day is on my bucket list, everyone calls it. Might sound a bit mad to you lot, and it might sound like, but you're not a boxer. I'd love to have a boxing fight. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if it's for charity or whatever, I'd love to do that. I understand it's hard, you've got to train hard and that for it, but I'd love to do that one day. He could be James Bond 2040s. Bloody hell. Don't know about that. But yeah, Kenny, big up yourself, mate. I'm off now, lads. See ya. Yeah, see you later, mate. But yeah, I do want to have a boxing fight one day. Do you know what I mean? I understand it's hard, but just give it a go. See how I do. If I do terrible, probably won't box again. If I do all right, I won't go around saying I'm the best boxer in the world, but might do it again. But I do want to do that one day. Because that would be, I don't know, it's just something I want to do, innit? But yeah, there we go. This is Mason boxing. Mason who? What, your mate? Tyler versus Cameron. No, but I mean like legit in it, like not sparring or anything like that. I know that can be legit, but you know what I mean, like actually like proper setup and that. Right? Not where people are crowding unless they're like sitting down, like proper legit. Do you know what I mean? Like YouTube boxing, T-Boys TV versus British chat. Well, let's make it happen then. You want to start getting loud like that? Do you know what I mean? Let's make it happen, mate. Big up yourself. Come out of nowhere. This is this guy, man. He just appears out of nowhere. I won't say come out of nowhere because someone will screen record that and it'll sound mad. Do you know what I mean? But he just appears out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? With this stuff. Big up yourself, mate. Big up yourself. But yeah, mate. If you start calling me out like that, then we'll have to make it happen. Do you know what I mean? You have to put on the gloves. You know what I mean? You can't just be entering the chat and saying that madness. Do you know what I mean? Like this guy, he don't want to carry on doing this. Do you know what I mean? Don't start, boss lad. Don't want this smoke. It's gonna have to happen. It's good, mate. Do you know what? Let's get on the Kingpin boxing. It'd be like Chef Dave versus what's that guy's name? Aaron Hunt. Do you know what I mean? They're friends, but they're having a boxing fight. Do you know what I mean? That if you carry on like this, it's gonna have to be the same like that. I'll DM them, mate. I'll get it sorted. Do you know what I mean? We'll be on the undercard. Do you know what I mean? We should be on the main card, but there we go. We'll go to the undercard, mate, and you'll get smoked. You know what I mean? You'll get smoked, mate. Doing that, I want VIP tickets. Now, jokes aside, I think it actually is quite easy to contact them. I'm pretty sure it is actually like quite easy to do that. But yeah, obviously I'm only joking. Like I'm not joking around about actually doing boxing one day. But obviously a British champ, not gonna unless he wants to smoke. But you know, but yeah, it's one of them. But yeah, one day, definitely wanna do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm not even doing it to sound cocky or anything like that. Just want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Like as I said, if I get flattened out, then I'll probably never do it again. Do you know what I mean? But if I win, like I said, I wouldn't go around saying I'm the best boxer, but I would potentially have another one. Do you know what I mean? But I want to at least do it once, at least. Do you know what I mean? And if somebody, you know, I'm not going to sit here and disrespect people, but if certain people can have boxing fights, do you know what I mean? That shouldn't even have clout. I'm not saying I do before anyone starts coming at me, but if certain people have clout and do it, then there you go. Nah, mate, he wouldn't want the smoke. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, you wouldn't do no Jake Paul. Nah. I wouldn't go around. Like I said, if I won, I'll be gassed. But I wouldn't go around saying I'm the best boxer in the world. I'm gonna fight Tyson Fury or something stupid like that. Do you know what I mean? Like we all know I'd get absolutely flattened. I mean, I wouldn't even. I'll probably get knocked out in the first round or something. I mean, but you know, start. You know, probably people around my level. I don't know who that would be, but you know, I wouldn't do none of that business saying I'm going to knock everybody out and crap like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, there we go. There we go with that one. But yeah, there we go. I think that's everything of the stream. But yeah, that is the end of the 1K stream. Big up everyone that asked the questions. Big up everyone that tuned in. Big up everyone that sent a super chat as well. Lewis and Blake, much appreciated. And yeah, big up everyone that smashed a lot on the stream. Please smash a lot on the stream if you haven't already on your way out. That'd be much appreciated. And yeah, big up everyone that's been on from the start. And big up everyone that's still on now, considering the time and all of that. But yeah, I'll be back again with a stream tomorrow. Obviously, like I said, England versus Italy in the Nations League. Probably go live around about 7:35. To be honest, I might just schedule it now. So it's already up there. So if you could smash a like on that, that'd be much appreciated. And yeah, I'll schedule it now. I've already done a thumbnail and that, so that's all good. But yeah, thank you very much, Wolf. I was going to do an open panel, but I'll just leave it in the end. But yeah, big up everyone. So I went through the journey and that as well that I've come on. And Blake, give you a massive shout out. Do you know what I mean? Especially the Euro stuff helped out a lot with that. And a lot of the Spurs stuff as well. So yeah, big up yourself. But yeah, don't forget to smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Share the channel as well. Excuse me. Turn on notification bell so you never miss an upload on a scheduled stream or a video. Or did I just say that? I think I did. Subscribe to my other channel if you haven't already. Link to that is also in the description along with my socials if you want to follow me across any of them if you haven't already. And yeah, make sure you are following the Instagram, the YouTube, well, even the other one, because I actually do polls on that of should I do streams like this, for example, today. And a couple of you said yes, so I thought I might as well. Same with the stream yesterday. I do a lot of polls on there. So yeah, check them out. And yeah, that's why sometimes if it just goes T-Boys TV in 30 minutes and you're like, what? He said he weren't going to upload today. The Instagram will tell you different if I do a poll and that sort of thing. But yeah, that is the end of that. So thank you very much for 1K subs again. Much appreciated. You know, 2 months ago, like I said on that other stream, you know, we thought it was going to take a lot longer. I was saying maybe at the end of the year, but we're here in 2 months. A massive shout out to you guys, you know, the OGs, the new ones, everybody that has been part of this channel. Comments, collabs, whatever you've been part of, big up your damn selves. We've got more to come. Like I said, I needed to do this at some point, and I've done it now. So that's all out of the way. And yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Big up everyone for the questions and all of that. But yeah, until tomorrow, I will see you lot in a bit. So enjoy the outro if you haven't already seen it, and take care and boost.